In order to find their missing companion, they risked venturing into cannibal territory. They happened to spot their companion Jack's kayak parked nearby, but there was no sign of Jack himself. Everyone figured that since the kayak was here, Jack must be somewhere close by. So the three of them hurriedly got off their own kayaks and headed into the jungle to look for him, while their guide stayed behind to wait for them. However, since the place was dangerous, the guide only promised to wait for 1 hour. If they didn't return by then, he would leave on his own. At this point, the three had no other choice but to agree. They nodded and quickly made their way into the jungle, but just after they left, the guide thought he heard some movement coming from the forest. At first, he assumed it was the three of them coming back, but after calling out several times without getting any response, he grew uneasy. For safety reasons, the guide cautiously took his knife and slowly stepped into the jungle to investigate. Gripping his knife tightly, he kept a wary eye on his surroundings, afraid that a savage might jump out and cost him his life. But then, he stumbled upon something truly bizarre. He saw a number of strange scarecrows arranged on the ground, sending a chill down his spine. At first glance, he noticed that each scarecrow was decorated with numbered trinkets and various kinds of eyeglasses. Could these be items that once belonged to victims? Puzzled, the guide walked up to one of the scarecrows and removed its hat for a closer look. But just then,